Hello, Boober Tubers. Snifty Dugan here. Working on part 2 of the Harley Davidson Boom GTS. As you can see, it's installed. I'm going to let you know the good, the bad, the ugly, why I decided to use this radio instead of Sinister sound. We'll be right back. We are departing the Rolling Thunder Memorial Day ride. Take care, boys. I want to get something to eat because motorcycle riding and eating kind of go together. So I wanted to go over a little bit about why I ended the video when I ended it, kind of left a couple of you guys hanging. The reason why I just abruptly ended the video was because, what are we doing? We're making U-turns already. Okay. I abruptly ended it because I realized that it wasn't set up correctly. So I brought it to the dealer, and they installed the radio 100% correctly. I guess they attached it all, but when they flashed the CPU, they forgot to turn on the navigation. I guess that's a separate checkbox. They didn't get into details, and they didn't tell it I had the WHIM. I already had the WHIM. So I was really annoyed at that point because, it's busy time for dealers and mechanics. And you drop your bike off, and they may have it for 2 weeks, which is total crap. But that's why I was really pissed off. So anyway, I called the dealer, and they basically said, "Bring it down as soon as you can. We'll take care of it immediately." They pretty much knew what the problem was. So I brought it down there on a rainy Saturday. Yeah, it kind of sucked, but it is what it is. I didn't want them to keep my bike, and I waited there for about an hour, and they got it back up and working. So that's good. Everything's working now. It's pretty intuitive. I have to say I love the damn thing. It's worth every penny. Now, I did not pay $1,900 list. I didn't do that. I paid $1,500. I got a really good discount on it, which is one of the reasons I considered it. And the main consideration is I talk to Sinister Sound. They got a new radio coming out. It's $1,000. That includes the thumb controls. So out of the box, it should just work, and it should give you most of the stuff that you have on your Harley, and including thumb controls. So, but what it doesn't support is the CB and the WHIM, and I believe your XM module is not going to work. So, if you have all three of those, that's like $1,500 you're dumping into the garbage. I don't have the XM module. I have the CB and the WHIM, and that installed is probably $900 or $1,000. So I just couldn't see throwing that money in the garbage. So for an extra $500, I bought this radio, and everything works just like it used to, but better. I have to say the sound quality in my videos is a lot clearer. I don't get hardly any of the interference that I used to get. So when I would start my bike up, it would take me about 5 minutes of just tinkering around to get rid of a lot of the interference. I don't know what it was, the WHIM and the camera, and there's all this other stuff. I guess Mr. Wonderful is not sure where we're going. It took a while for me to finagle the wires and connectors to get rid of some of that interference. This, I turn it on, it just works. My connection to the phone is through the center headset, so if you have the CB or Bluetooth connections, it's really clear. You can really understand everybody. The problem is you don't get any ambient sound, a lot of exhaust, unless the mic is on, right? So the mic sensitivity is a little more, uh-oh. Are we making another turnaround? Yeah, it looks like we are. So let me see what's going on here. And we'll be back. Okay, there's delay of game. Oh, yeah? So I have to say I really like it. It's very intuitive. Great radio. It's super fast. Starts up immediately. If you watch my first video, you know that I was not a fan of the Boom GT right from the very beginning, just because it was slow. And I just hated the whole thing. Hated dealing with it. I like that everything just works. It was worth the extra $500, in my opinion. It just was. And to keep everything, the CB, we use the CB heavily. So it was worth it to keep it. And the WHIM, I'm hit or miss on the WHIM. Honestly, I think it's nice to not be connected to a wire, but then you're worried about charging and running out of power. So I get about 7 hours. My unit's getting a little old, and that's not too bad. But it doesn't last the whole day. Like, we're going to Tennessee in 2 weeks, and we're probably going to do 500 to 600 miles the first day, and that battery is going to die in that before we actually get to where we're going. I can always charge it while I'm riding, but you got a wire plugged in. So that kind of defeats the purpose. They're going to keep this one short. Just to summarize, Sinister Sound does not allow you to keep your CB if you're using it. If you're heavily using it, you're going to have to figure out a way, some other way, and you're probably going to end up buying the Harley Boom GTS and the WHIM. If you invested in that, you don't want to lose your investment in that, then you're probably going to want to keep the Boom GTS. Now, if you don't have the WHIM, you don't have the XM, and you don't have the CB, then it's a no-brainer. Why would you spend $1,800, $1,900 when you can get a really good radio? That's waterproof. The Sinister Sound is waterproof. You might as well buy that for $900. Again, when I talked to them yesterday, they said everything was all included for the, I think it was $978 list. So that seems to be a pretty good deal if that's all you need. So once again, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon. I appreciate you guys subscribing, and I hope you guys appreciate the content. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think the Harley radio is worth it, or do you think the Sinister Sound is a better option? Oh, and one other thing. Don't be shy about asking for a discount at your dealer. All right, don't be shy. If you're a decent customer, they're probably going to give you something off. So, again, don't hesitate. Ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. This way you know what price you can get. Or if your dealer's not playing nice and they charge you, they're trying to bang you up full price, go to Sir Dyke Harley Davidson, Sir Dyke online. Search it. Google. They usually have about 20% off on their parts. Or Newcastle Harley Davidson is also online, and so is Utah Harley Davidson. So those three resources on the internet to buy your parts, they're usually have a nice discount. If your dealer's not willing to work with you, then you buy it online, man. That is the modern age of commerce. A lot of dealers are no longer stocking a lot of inventories, and they'll expect you to go down there, pay for it in full. They'll place the order, then they'll order the damn thing, and then a week later they'll call you up and tell you to come and pick it up. Well, I go through that process and pay full price. If you're going to pay full price, just go. If they don't have it and you have to order it, just go to Sir Dyke, SURDYKE, Sir Dyke, and Harley Davidson. It's Gold Star Harley Davidson, but Sir Dyke is the website. And go there and see what their price is, and then go to Newcastle and Harley Davidson in Utah and do the same thing, and order it online. I've had very good luck with Newcastle and Sir Dyke. Never any problems. Even if I needed to return something, I ordered my heated gear through them, and I had a problem a year and a half. I finally said I've had it with the one-button heated gear from Harley. Garbage. Don't buy it. And I called them up and I said, I'm not happy with it. It's got a 2-year warranty. And they said, okay, here's your RMA number. Send it back. We'll credit your account. So it was store credit. Obviously, I needed to buy something else from them, but that's fine. I usually order from them online. They tend to have the cheapest prices. Anyway, that's how I got a good price on my Boom GTS. Was I asked for a discount, and they're enough where they know me. I've spent quite a bit of money there over the past long time, and they were good. So doesn't hurt to ask. Once again, Snifty Dugan signing off. We'll see you guys later. Take it easy.